Achilles and Patroclus, whomst they be. They're characters from one of the oldest and most famous works of Western literature.
Seeing go, goddess, the anger of Achilles, son of Peleus, that brought countless ills upon the Achaeans. Many a brave soul did it send hurrying down to Hades, and many a hero did it yield a prey to dogs and vultures. For so were the counsels of Jove fulfilled from the day on which the son of Atreus, king of men and great Achilles, first fell out with one another.
Was that histrionic? I don't know. I am a bit gay. These are the lines that open the Iliad, Homer's famous poem. The quarrel between them was caused by Agamemnon, who insulted Achilles by robbing him of Briseis, his concubine. Throughout the story, Achilles sleeps with multiple women, including Deidamia, a princess who even bears him a son. However, most readers don't remember much about him, whereas a lot of people, even those who have never read the Iliad, have heard of Patroclus. Why do people speculate about your sexuality? I don't know. Why would anyone call them straight? What goes on in the Iliad, to be more precise? Because of Agamemnon's actions, Achilles chooses not to participate in the battle. As the tide of war turns against the Achaeans, Patroclus convinces Achilles to let him lead the Myrmidons into battle wearing his armor. Patroclus succeeds in beating back the Trojan forces. Yay! But he is killed in battle by Hector. Nay. When Achilles learns of Patroclus' death, he is devastated. The earlier steadfast and unbreakable Achilles agonizes. He touches Patroclus' body, smears himself with ash and starts fasting. He also requests that when he dies, his ashes be mixed with Patroclus's. As Achilles is weeping over his friend's dead body, he confesses that his friend was dearer to him than even his own father, and he rather hoped for his own death than his friend's loss.
But now thou liest here mangled, and my heart will have naught of meat and drink, though they be here at hand, through yearning for thee. Naught more grievous than this could I suffer, not though I should hear of the death of my own father.
Achilles' only purpose to return to battle is to avenge Patroclus and kill Hector, despite the warning that doing so would cost him his life. Now that seems pretty romantic to me, but what is even more on the nose is that Andromache, Hector's wife, mourns him in a similar manner to how Achilles mourned Patroclus. To reiterate, Hector kills Patroclus, Achilles mourns his dead lover, Achilles kills Hector knowing full well this would lead to his own demise. Andromache mourns her dead lover. If this doesn't seem romantic to you, then let's see how the ancient Greeks interpreted their relation. In Athens, it was pretty much accepted that these two were a thing.
Aeschylus,
Theocritus, Plutarch, Plato, Pindar, and
Aeschines
argued that these two had a romantic relation. Was a really hot moment for Western philosophy, what can I say? Aeschylus wrote a play which is now almost completely lost, the Myrmidons. Luckily, we still have a fragment in which Achilles mourns Patroclus.
You show no regard for my pure worship of your thighs, so lacking in gratitude for so many kisses.
Of course, there were some who argued that they were straight and symbols of perfect friendship and whatnot, and even those who said that their relation was only erotic and not emotional, which is a take that doesn't have a leg to stand on. Yes, please, mix my ashes with the ashes of this piece of ass whomst I only loved erotically, and whomst I'm gonna avenge even though it will cost me my bloody life. These people, jeez. Aristarchus of Samothrace tried to edit the text of Homer around 200 BC. He believed that Homer did not intend the two to be lovers, but even he agreed that the "we two alone" passage did imply a romantic relation.
O Father Zeus, Athena, and Apollo, if only no single Trojan or Achaean could escape death, and just we two alone were not destroyed, so that by ourselves we could take Troy's sacred battlements.
An even hotter moment in the history of Western philosophy was when they started arguing which of the two was the top. In ancient Greek culture, you had Erastes, the protector or lover, who was older, stronger, and more protective, and the Eromenos, the beloved, who was younger and more submissive. Patroclus is most probably the older one, yet he is the one cooking and supporting Achilles, who was younger and a fabled warrior. And people actually argued over this and tried to interpret this dynamic through the prism of their own binary worldview. Avenging the death of your fallen lover is a very Erastes thing to do. Actually, it shows the reverence of an Eromenos for his Erastes. Bitch, who the hell cares? The public perception of this couple changed with the times in order to pass the censors of those eras, However, William fucking Shakespeare portrays them as a couple in the eyes of the Greeks in the play Troilus and Cressida, something which the 2004 film Troy did not have the balls to do. No, instead they get the Sailor Moon gay treatment and they're made cousins.
How'd you guys meet then?
We're cousins. We grew up together.
Huh?
We've been inseparable since we were born. We can almost read each other's minds.
Like best friends?